see. Okay, we're going to start with Romney on the questions, and we'll be alternating. What are your top 3 priorities for the next 3 years?
I've broken down into just work.
Yeah.
Can you hear me all right?
Might be better to stand, I think, so people can see you too.
The 3 priorities that I've placed on the program here are, first of all, to rebuild the budget from the ground up. I do think that's important. I think because of the economy and the way that we're faced with hard economic times, we got to figure out everything that's in that budget, and we have to rebuild it from the bottom up. Second of all, I do think we have to get our public safety house together. We've got a lot of issues. We've heard the pension issues. We've heard about what happens in our neighborhoods. I do think there's some really good things that the police chief is trying to implement. Community policing is certainly one of the foremost and most important, and I believe we've got to get our neighborhoods and our police department to buy into that. And thirdly, we have to preserve what is good about our neighborhoods. We have to work on those quality of life issues, and not only in my district, District 4, but throughout the city. There's so many good things that we need to preserve and protect and improve on at the beach, in the northwest section, downtown, in all areas of the neighborhood. So I really feel that we can take those priorities and work together. We got to get input from the neighbors. We got to get input from the business community. And at the end of the day, I think those are the priorities of the city, and those are what will take us not only to the next 3 years, but on into the future.
My 3 priorities are, first of all, the budget. We find ourselves in one of the worst economic situations in decades and generations, probably. We've got to figure out how to provide public services, public safety in particular, at a time when a tax increase is completely off the table. The city has to learn to do with less, just like each and every one of you has learned to do with less. And we've got to work on that governmental efficiency. My second priority is just that. It's governmental reform. That's more than just dealing with the current year's budgets. It's how do we make sure that we don't have this problem each and every year. This question, like so many of the others that Rob read, that I read in the last time, keep occurring over and over again. If we think that we have a governmental efficiency problem today, why haven't we dealt with it 10 years ago or 20 years ago or 30 years ago? We need to deal with that now. And finally, economic development. Because of the economic situation we find ourselves in, we need to be sure that we are advocating for and promoting our key industries as much as we can to be sure that we provide jobs for our citizens so that they can stay in their homes and preserve our property values.